feel like we can't get out of this cool pattern, and it's really going to continue here as we go over the next couple of weeks. We might see a quick burst of some warmer temperatures for a day or two, see a storm threat, then we'll cool back down, and that's kind of your typical kind of April pattern. Now, I do want to give you a couple updates here on some tornadoes. They did finally go ahead and update the Ripley County tornado, and I mean finally, as in it's just been so busy, it's hard to kind of update some of this stuff. But EF0 tornado with 80-mile-an-hour winds in Napoleon. This was in Ripley County, Indiana, on the ground for about 100 yards, 2.2 mile path. And you can see there was on the ground for like 2 minutes, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But if it impacted you, it sure was. But the Scott County, Indiana storm, Washington County, Indiana storm, that was probably the strongest tornado in the entire area. Well, actually was. It was an EF2 tornado with 115-mile-per-hour winds, and it was on the ground for 13 minutes, and it was on the ground for about 15.76 miles. So this was a pretty strong tornado, 1 mile southwest of Shorts Corner, and then ended at 2 miles east southeast of the New Salem area. So that was the strongest tornado in the area, and that occurred Sunday evening, last Sunday evening, not this last one, but the last one prior to that. And it's just been so busy that the National Weather Service hasn't been able to get out and survey some of that damage here. So we've got the frost advisor or freeze warning overnight here, bringing in the tender vegetation. And, I think tonight's threat for freeze potential is higher than yesterday. 42 is the high today. It's 20 degrees below average. The average high for this time of year is 63. Your low today was 23, still about 20 degrees below. But look, the record low was 20. We're getting close to record low territory. This is not what we're wanting to do this time of year. It's just incredible to see. And then we're at 4.81 inches so far for the month of rain, and we're not even in the middle part of April yet. So April showers, they always bring May flowers. 39 right now. It's absolutely cold outside. North wind at 3 gives you feels like a 38. And you can see that cold air when you got a dew point of 21 in April. Deep cold air coming from Canada. We got 2 low pressure systems up here in parts of the northwest, and these 2 low pressure systems are going to bring our shower and then even thunderstorm chance as we head into your Thursday evening. So 2-part system here, one that'll come through tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening into tomorrow night, and then another one that'll come through Thursday afternoon and evening. So here's future radar. You can see kind of how things go. And overnight, we're going to be clear. So it's going to get cold around the area. Expect a hard freeze for all of us. We'll see clouds increase tomorrow. Once we get to about, I'd say 3:30, our western communities will start to see some chances for some light rain around. Future radar gets a little hyper here when we see some of the rain. I think it'll be more light, maybe a little bit of moderate. That'll continue into the overnight hours, bringing us a good chance for showers as you sleep. So some good sleeping weather for your Wednesday night into Thursday morning. We'll dry out, we'll clear out through the afternoon Thursday. That's going to bring us that chance for a few isolated thunderstorms as we head into Thursday evening. Your overnight lows tonight dropping down around 30 to 32 for most. Owington's the exception, around 33. And then tomorrow, we'll 44 in Connorsville, 54 in Owington, 52 in Madison, 47 in Versailles. So, anywhere between 44 and 55, depending north or south where you're at here in the area. And then just looking at some of the rainfall totals over the next 7 days, it's not a lot. So, if you're concerned about river flooding, as most of us still are, I don't think we're going to add a whole lot, an inch to the south, which don't need the rain, and then areas to the north, a lot less there in your rain department. So temperatures tonight, 35 at 10. We get down into the low 30s as we make our way towards dawn, and then as we get sun going, we'll be right around 32 degrees. Tomorrow, clouds will be on the increase. Temperatures will end up being in the low 50s for highs, with that rain chance entering the picture here between 4 and 7 o'clock. Your 7-day forecast looks like this. We've got 52 on Wednesday, 61 on Thursday. That's going to bring the chance for a few hailers in the afternoon on Thursday. Not a big deal. Storm Prediction Center has a marginal risk. I don't even show that because it's typically not, most people don't see anything. But just expect some storms could have some really small hail with them on Thursday. Friday, we're going to deal with wraparound moisture behind that low. It's probably going to end towards the middle part of the day on Friday, so expect a dreary Friday. Temperatures, I think, are going to struggle to get to 50. And then as we head into the weekend, the story goes, the first part's going to be cooler with temperatures in the 50s. But as we get into Sunday, temperatures will be in those low 60s, and I think that's a little more manageable. And then there's that next chance for showers and storms as we go Monday into Tuesday, with temperatures getting into the middle 70s on Monday, which I think will make a few more of us happier, especially me, with some warmer air moving in. All right, hope you have a good one, and we'll chat tomorrow.